ahead and let me share my screen?
Yeah, Bonnie, let her share her screen. Wait, let's introduce her first so we can see her.
I agree. Good morning, everybody. Opportunity to hear more about, and I like what I heard it called the Date the Rate program. It's the 2-in-1 buy down from Paige Zecker. And she was a realtor, so she understands exactly what we go through as a realtor. She understands exactly how important the communication aspect is with not just your buyers and your buyer's agent, but also the listing agent and the sellers. So she also goes out of her way to look for out-of-the-box ways to help your clients get into a home. So without further ado, Paige Zecker with Thrive Mortgage, take it away.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Now, does this hit any limits, like the 3 and 6% limits of loans?
I am so glad you asked that. I'm going to jot this number down real quick because I need to change something else in a moment. Okay.
And are they still qualifying for the higher rate?
They are still qualifying for the higher rate because year come that 13th, or excuse me, the 25th month, if they've not refinanced, that rate goes to the actual rate, whatever rate they locked in at when they closed on their loan. So they are qualifying on the higher rate. That is why I mentioned a couple minutes ago that this does not change their affordability because they are having to qualify on that higher rate. So Dan, a perfect segue into what's the maximum that the seller can pay. So on a conventional loan, it depends on how much the buyer is putting down. If they're putting down between 3 and up to 10%, the maximum seller credit is 3%. Between 10 and 25%, it's 6%. If they're putting 25% or more down, maximum seller credit is 9%. The numbers get to be pretty significant when you start running the numbers. The buy down is the same. That rate buy down is the same. Those don't change. But let's say the seller wants to pay 6% or you're able to negotiate for your borrower or your buyer a larger seller concession. Part of it can go to that rate buy down and closing cost. So it can be split up. It doesn't all have to be used. The seller, the 2-1 buy down, those numbers are fixed just because it is a seller subsidy for the difference in interest rate. FHA, maximum credit for FHA, 6%, VA is 4%, USDA is 6%. There's different types of rates. So different types of loans. You've got typically over the last, really since 2009, the 30-year fixed rate or 15-year fixed rate loan has been most prominent. Prior to 2008 and 2009, we saw a whole lot of ARMs or adjustable rate mortgages because they're making a little bit of a comeback. I am not a huge fan of them because they're tied to an index, not the mortgage-backed securities. They're typically tied to a different index that moves differently than the market does, and they just set people up for some struggles if they're not prepared for those rate hikes.
I'll be sharing insightful and informative videos on stress-free retirement, being your own bank, setting up college funds, understanding Social Security, wills, probate, trust, and how the Fed Reserve rate hikes affect your mortgage rates. And always, real estate solutions. I'm your go-to expert in real property. Look for my YouTube channel, living in Canton, Georgia, where it is sunny as can be right now. If you find value here, please like and share so others might as well. Remember, I'm not a videographer, not a video editor. I just want to share the most important info with you guys. Each video has a full version of around half hour or so, but there are multiple shorts of only 5 minutes or less as well. My name, Daniel Kloffelter. My area of specialty is real estate and asset protection for more than 25 years. So why am I exhorting you to view financial-based videos on a real estate channel? Good question. I believe that we all do better when we know better, which is why I'm here to expose you to a team of experts who know the topics that matter most. All of these topics work in unison. Full disclosure, I receive nothing for doing these videos other than the satisfaction of adding value to you. So smash that like button already. What are you waiting for? Share this so other people can see it. Y'all have a great day.